It's our first time appearing in the annual swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated magazine, where fashion... Okay, guys, calm down, come on. Where fashion and fun in the sun take on a whole new meaning. Will you please welcome supermodel Audrey Quock?
Yeah! Gorgeous.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I think is admirable? That you are the first Asian supermodel.
Yeah.
You are the one that sets the precedent.
Yeah, to be a supermodel is amazing.
Yeah, there really aren't that many Asian models or
No.
actors or anybody in the entertainment industry, you know, so it's...
Does that bring a lot of pressure on?
Has it changed your life at all?
No, you know, I'm always very down to earth. I do the same things I did before.
Yeah.
So, you know.
What kind of things do you like to do when you say you do the same things?
I go to the movies. I sneak into the movies all the time. But yeah, I just do normal things, you know, hang out with the same friends.
Good for you. Good for you.
Got to show this. Can we show this, Glenn? Can you get a close up of this, or do you have this?
Don't look too close.
Now this is a unique photo because the bathing suit is painted on.
That's painted, you guys. That's painted.
Is that?
Yeah.
Where did you shoot that?
Oh, we shot that on Necker Island. It's Richard Branson's private island.
Oh, right,
It's his own island, so it's very, very private.
Well, it had to be private since they were painting it on.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, I was like butt naked on the beach.
How long did it take them to paint that on?
It took 7 hours, but some girls it took like 11 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was the same lady who painted the, remember Vanity Fair with Demi Moore?
Yes, I do, with Demi Moore.
The Demi Moore picture,
Yeah.
yes.
Joanne Gare.
Same person.
Same person.
Huh? Yeah. Did you always want to be a model?
No, I wanted to be a fashion designer.
How did that happen? Because it's
It
always
started-
interesting how...
It kind of started, I was in a club when I was like 16, and they had this model contest. And my friends were like, oh, you should do it, you know. So we were friends with the bouncer, and he literally just took me up and just threw me
The bouncer
into the pit. Yeah, he just threw me. I was like kicking and screaming, like, no, no.
Oh, that's
Because
great.
I'm very like shy and modest. Well, before I was a lot more, but.
Yeah.
So that's how it started.
Yeah, to get a suit painted on, you can't be too modest.
Yeah,
there. Exactly.
So, you know, just curious, is the modeling business as crazy as it's portrayed in tabloids and newspapers and things like that?
It can get pretty crazy, but it's all where you have your frame of mind. If you want to go and hang out with those kind of people, then you go there. You know, if you're always going out, going partying, going to clubs and things like that.
Do
But
you do
there's always the other side of it, and that's just being at home, going to the movies, you know.
Now, you were just robbed, weren't you?
Yeah, just the other day, I was in my apartment, and I hear somebody out in my hallway, and it's this guy going through my stuff, and there's like a whole bunch of tools out there.
Now, why was your stuff out in the hall?
I live in the city in Manhattan, so any room you could get, you take. And the hallway is room, so yeah, I had a whole box of tools. And I hear him going through it, and I see him like sticking it in his bag and putting it in a Glad bag, and I was in the peephole, and I was just watching him, and I was like, what do I do? I couldn't do anything because I didn't want him to know where I lived. So I was just watching the whole thing, and I was just like, oh, I just want to go out and mace him or something, you know? But I couldn't.
So he just took all your stuff?
Yeah, I watched him. I was like, bye.
Goodbye, my
Well,
things.
Audrey, after looking at this picture, he certainly didn't get away with a lot of bathing suits, that's for sure.
But you're having fun, right? You're enjoying it?
Yeah, being
well,
on
good
that
for
island
you.
was so fun.
Good for you.
It was great.
Do you recommend it for other kids? Do you think modeling is
a
a
good
fun?
business?
It really depends on the girl, you know, like if somebody's really young and naive and going into it, you know, I would say wait a little while, you know, wait until.
I think that's good advice.
Yeah.
You're a sweetheart. Thank you for doing the
Thank
show.
you very much. And congratulations on being the first Asian woman. That's great. That's great.
And we'll be right back after this. Stay with us.
Thank you, Audrey.
Up next, hands down the weirdest musical act you've ever seen.